Anyway, the high advice royal advisor calls upon their next witness, and Nefra, you could.
Can I take a look? Can I take a look to see if they have been charmed and such as well? If I'm out in the hallway with Nephrite.
Yep, you can check, I guess.
That's gonna be what, Arcana?
Arcana.
Me too.
Let's go! 19!
Yep, you can check too.
Let's go, Arcana.
Give me a sec, because I might actually need to flash the genius myself, depending on the roll.
Not bad.
Yep, you guys can tell.
On me?
You guys can tell that she is not charmed.
Wait, she?
Let me zoom in.
The new one.
New one.
Not?
Sorry, Sound. Is Nephrite still saying down, or did you move her for no reason?
No, she moved her so that way, because Wiki was trying to say that I could see. Nephrite was sitting down, so I was just moving Nephrite so she could see, but Nephrite knows this person.
Oh.
Yep. Nephrite does.
Censor is still out of court.
Yeah, still out of court.
Yep. We do the book thing, yada yada yada, and she introduces herself as the Sylvia, the former guildmaster of the Fan Howell Guild. He gets up. Yep.
I was given a sigh of relief because when you said she, wait, is this a former diamond? Because I'm going to be mad if they do anything to her. No, it's one of the other former guildmasters, so thank God.
That still doesn't make it good.
Yep. And she states that she willingly signed over the commissioned job to help Salius.
I'm pulling yes because they're probably blackmailing her. So wouldn't Zone of Truth detect that lie?
It would if she lied.
Damn it!
That's not lying.
Because that's what she believes. She knows she's telling the truth because that's what she believes. Remember the thing about a lie. If you know that it's lying, somebody else can pick it up. But if you think that you're telling the truth and you believe it's the truth, it's gonna pick it up as the truth.
God damn it.
Okay, Zone of Truth really needs an overhaul.
Agreed.
Well, again, that's if she was lying. Nephrite, you would have picked up with this since if you were in the room, but since you're not, I will tell you this. You kind of remember back in the battle, she's the one who didn't really help out at all defeating the guards. She was the only guildmaster that didn't help at all when the people rose up.
Like, I stood her up so that way she can see who's on the stand. But even though she's far away enough so she can't hear it, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, she did talk about signing the agreement along with the other guildmasters. That they have commissioned... I cannot talk. That they are given permission to the minister to use their workers and the warehouse to fulfill Celia's contract, and the guards were there to make sure all work was done in a way that was specific to the contract. The guards were abiding by the contract. They did what they were told. They were good soldiers. and good helpers when they are needed. And the fact that the people of Nemea told, cut them off and basically disrupt the work that causes the knights to react, and so they should not be held accountable for Nemea's mistakes if they're not from Nemea.
Wait a second, something's ringing in my head based off of that testimony. Whenever I know of this guildmaster's home,
I'll let you do a history check.
Well, actually, I probably can't because I don't know anything, so.
Flash of Genius soft 20, because I got a feeling the 15th not going to pass.
So let's see, that's the 20 do it.
Yeah, you kind of remember that her first home was in Lestalem, which is very, very close to Nemea, and you kind of figured she might have family in Salius.
Blackmailing. That's blackmailing. That one is blackmailing, so she doesn't have family directly in Nemea, but she does have family in Salius. They're holding that over her.
Yeah. So would the magic detect that?
No, it will not. Because this is another thing that you also need to figure out if she's really being blackmailed or not.
So she's willingly?
If you remember during the fight against her and the other guildmasters, she's the one who willingly attacked us and wouldn't attack the other guards.
I hope they have a good counter for this.
Again, great system!
Yeah, Faye Maya goes up and talks to her and asks, when you signed the commission for the guildmaster's permission to work with Salius, were you aware that the other guildmasters were basically blackmailed into signing? She said yes. Were you blackmailed to do the same? No, I signed willingly. There were no indications that show that she was lying. You were aware that you helped overworked your guild. You call it overwork, I call it progress. But we're not here to talk about that, are we, my dear? No, I suppose not. But still, you worked closely with the guards. Yes, and they were doing their job. But you also saw them pretty much put a lockdown on the entire town. Not just the guilds, but the entire town. That was their job. What part of their contracts state that they needed to do that? Whatever the minister said it. His word was law to them. So despite all that, and despite what you have done with not only the guild but to Nemea herself, you still believe that these guards should not face consequences here instead of being shipped back? Yes. They have been taken from their homes long enough. Even though you did not grant that same love to your own guildmates, they knew the contract they were working, so that these guards, their contract is now done, they should go home. Ugh. No further questions, my lord.
Right there, I'd be screaming in rage.
As a character, I really hate that woman.
So,
If she's coming out through the main door for the thing, Nephrite is not gonna have a good look on her face because she was listening in on that entire testimony.
well, and Ungly is definitely going to be holding her back with the one hand he has on her shoulder to make sure she doesn't do anything stupid. All while giving her a look of, don't do anything stupid.
Yeah. My Maya, your last witness? Yes. In fact, I have several here. Can you please send her in? The guards nod and... Where is she? Where is she?
That might just me. Now, if you're talking about a different NPC, then I am very scared.
This might be another NPC that Nephrite knows.
Yep, you definitely do.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
What do you mean, spaghetti?
Trying to hoard her. Sorry.
I believe that's the former Diamond.
That is the former Diamond. No!
Can I roll Arcana?
Yep, you can roll Arcana.
You know they're going to be making that rule to make sure they're not charmed.
Can I do a past Arcana since she walked by me?
Yep.
Nope.
16.
Come on, Nephrite. There we go, better than me.
Mark it.
Yep, so
Fine.
pretty much like all the other witnesses you see, she's not charmed.
We're totally annoyed, I'm sorry. You've made a very hateable character and distrusting enemy. We're gonna be paranoid.
Oh, this is only the second most hateable character. You'll meet the primary hateable character when we get to him.
You mean the king?
Yes.
Weasel was dead.
Yep.
Anyway, Diamond puts her hand on the book, swears to tell the truth, and we move on. Hello, Diamond. Hello. Hello, Maya. You were one of the guild masters that signed the contract for the commission for Salius? Yes. And did you sign it willingly like your previous guildmaster? No, not willingly. Why not willingly? I don't know what happened, but the minister at the time took one of my family members hostage. Or someone I know hostage. And then said that if I don't sign, harm would bring on to them. Oh. And who was the hostage? A friend. A really, really dear friend, which I do not want their names to be on the records. Fair enough. But still, in the end you did sign. But yet, after about a month of your guild being workhoused, you decided to fight back. Why? Because I knew what we were doing was wrong, but I did not have the faith or the courage to fight back. Until one of my own guildmates showed me that. She showed me despite the odds, we fight for what's right. And that we show them our true strength and prevail. I am so proud of my guildmates for everything they've been through. And I cannot apologize enough for what I put them through. But I'm also so proud of how this experience made them grow. We don't have time for a sappy talk.
That is part of the case. So,
I didn't care to who said that.
Who do you think?
The prince.
I
The
am
guy we
hating
all
that guy
want to
now.
control. Let me put it this way. I'd have us debating on saying screw it and killing him already.
Okay.
That's how much I already hate this guy, Wicked. You did that good a job.
But either way, you stood up in the end for what you believed to be right. And the guards did the exact same thing in the end. Well, they did once the minister was dead. Before that, they were following his orders. But you still believe that they can do what's right now. Tear away from a king that's shackled them. I believe so, if they're willing to fight for it. It'll be up to them in the end. And I suppose whatever happens in this hearing, but I do have faith. That's all I can ask. Thank you. No further questions, my lord. This diamond.
See them come.
Pardon?
Sorry, I just wanted to say, let's see them come back from that.
I see I'm very suspect right now, so I really hope Tech Magic is gonna be able to do anything. I don't think it will, but hopefully it does.
Miss Diamond, you are a remarkable woman. That is true. But you state that the minister somehow blackmailed you into signing. Not somehow, he did blackmail me. Is there any proof to your claim? Unfortunately, no. But my word is trustworthy. Your word from a former Crystal Guild, who at the time too also had dealings with disrupting the service of the Commission as well as put innocent lives in danger. If what you say is true and that you unwillingly signed the papers, then can you testify being willingly or unwillingly sending the information to your former guildmates and possibly helping the destruction of the minister? All you have is my word, unfortunately. There are no clues whether I was talking for my guildmates or not, but you can even ask the guards. I was not even allowed to see my guildmates, let alone talk with them during that time. Yes, we have all the testimonies of the guards. You don't need to worry about that. But
I'm calling bullshit because how much you guys will bet that the prince here and this guy have altered them?
I mean, I wouldn't put that past them. So, contempt of court, hearsay, leading the witness on 2 accounts, tampering evidence.
And tampering with the witness, multiple witnesses, might I add.
Sorry, Wicked, but we're playing lawyers, just racking.
Sorry, but you did this upon yourself, Wicked.
yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen.
That's okay, we still love this campaign, and we care about you, Hugs.
Yes, we do.
Oh. I lost my train of thought. Why is being a lawyer so hard?
Because they are the servants of Bator.
You could say sometimes you must need to loyal up.
Oh.
It's your one selector for the session.
I know.
I felt my one, though.
Anyway, No further questions, my lord. Miss Diamond, you're free to go.
And as she walks out, she can actually see a teary-eyed Nephrite who is at the point of wanting to hug her, for she officially gave the apology to everyone who was a victim of the circumstances, and she just whispers in her ear, "Thank you."
Yeah, Diamond wastes no time and hugs you.
I'm obviously watching all this, and with Nephrite to his back, she's not seeing something that's happening.
But she releases the hug because court is still going on, and she kind of does want to hear what's happening, so...
Yep.
Back to eavesdropping.
Yep, so with all the witnesses testify, the judge asked the jury to go and make their decision. So...
Can we... Oh, never mind.
Yep, they leave. And within about 10 minutes, they walk back in. Has the jury reached a verdict? And you see...
I know what the verdict is. If I'm right, I'm going to slap someone. And since I'm wrong for this person, I will slap myself.
Oh, one person standing up. It's this person right here.
Okay, we know it's immediately bullshit now.
Let's wait.
We have, Your Honor. And we, the jury, find the defendants, the Knights of Celius, guilty.
Let's go! Nami,
Wow, for once it's not corrupt.
The judge says,
Hearing this, Ogman's jaw just drops, hearing this from the back of it, and it's through his mind, he's going like a mile, and it's like, how the fuck is this even possible for something proper to happen in a courtroom?
yes. So the judge states that the sentence is carried up to guilty. The former Knights of Celius, I must add now, are to remain here in Nemia at full punishment of over 500 community service hours and 2 months in the jail. Until the sentences are carried out, they will not be free to leave Nemia. And she bunks her gravel. Court is adjourned.
Ogman is now going to be right at the door, and as soon as he sees the prince, even the prince would notice this, seeing this like smug smirk on his face.
Oh yeah, same for that, right?
Same for Quen, too. We all got a
Honestly,
smug face.
All hasn't said a word, but he's relieved that someone from Celius has failed.
Yep.
But after seeing this now, he's going to whisper in Nephrite's ear. Actually, I'm going to properly whisper to her.
Yeah.
Yep. You see the prince with this angry scowl leave the room, but not before giving like a crooked eye to Elige and Nephrite.
Yeah.
All I can say to keep it censored, fuck off.
Here's something fun. And here's something funny. As he gives a crooked eye to them, Quen gives him the middle finger.
He did not learn that from Nephrite. I'm telling y'all now, he did not learn that from Nephrite.
Yep,
I mean, I haven't been here long enough.
Yep, and as the royal advisor leaves, he gives Nephrite and Elish a sorrowful look.
So literally, I'm right.
Is the middle finger too much?
Not enough, in my opinion. He then says aloud to her, I think you should do what I whispered earlier.
Eh, he got what
To be
he
honest-
deserved.
To be honest, you read my mind on that part, knowing how childish the king's legacy is.
How much
I'll
you
have
want
back
to
to her
bet?
immediately. Ogman immediately now leaves after saying that to Nephrite's parents' house. And on his way there, out of sight of everyone, he's going to summon Avalon and start booking it there after he's summoned Avalon. Ready for combat.
Thank you.
So, do with that what you will, DM.
Okay. You
Yeah.
guys see Fizzoff and Faye Maya come up and going, that could have been a whole lot worse. Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, out of character. It's
Blight.
gonna get worse. I'm not telling you right now, it's gonna get worse.
Well, look on the bright side. At least you gave him what he deserved, a deflated ego.
Technically, on top of that, technically the case should have been open and shut from the beginning, especially with the prince doing not only 1 but 4 illegal motions as a quote-unquote lawyer that I witnessed. And when I say witness, I do thoroughly mean witness, even though I was out of the court because of a faux pas. My bad. I was
Oh
able
no,
to
that was
listen
the
in
fun.
and
That was the fun part. You see the guildmaster of Nemia come up and going, finally, someone put that spoiled brat in his place. Oh, did you see his face? I wish I had
Oh,
popcorn for that.
I saw his face at the end. He gave me a crooked eyebrow and it was twitching.
You won't believe
That's
what
right.
I gave him at the end. The middle finger.
Being said, why do I get the feeling this is a little too easy?
You
Well,
have read my mind on that.
And Ogman read my mind on that too. And funny enough, he's actually 3 steps ahead of me. He went to my parents' house because I have a feeling, and same for him, that the prince is going to try something underhanded. Like father, like son.
Yes.
Shall we head over there?
Yeah. So follow Augment's example.
Agreed.
Uh,
If he goes near that house, we'll kick his ass.
Diamond looks
Straight up
to
film.
you and Nephrite and goes, do you mind if I come with you? I would love to see your family again after all this time.
I think mom and dad would love to see you too.
Mm.
And one thing about dad, at this present moment, that is another thing for another time. I can fill you in after we handle everything with the prince. But for now, Ruby, Sapphire, Citrine, you guys go back to the forge and tell Albite that I
That's
will
not
be
Briss.
leaving some- Huh?
That's Lapras, not Citrine.
Lapis?
Yep.
Oh shoot! Couldn't see the picture close enough. Okay, but Ruby, Sapphire, Lapis, you guys go back to the forge. Tell Albite that I'll be leaving sometime within the next day or 2, so I will be coming by to say my final goodbyes. But tell him that we may have an emergency at my house if the prince does try to do something underhanded.
I would suggest making sure he doesn't do something underhanded at the guild as well.
That too.
Thank you, Quen, for thinking what I was thinking.
Yes.
In fact, I would suggest keeping an eye out around the town itself.
Elish, with that, can you throw investigation for me, please? Okay, so with your role, Elise, you tried to talk with some of the guards, the Knights of Celius, and when you try to talk to them, they don't respond to you.
Damn it. Now I wish I had one of those earrings.
Please don't tell me they're automatons.
Then they're either that or the prince actually got to them first.
My bad, Prince.
You're not gonna check them?
Can I go check on the gods?
You're not
myself?
there. You're not there. So unless Elise says something, you can't.
Yeah, and remember, Elise, I'm going right back to their parents' place, so I'm hoping you go there too. So that way I'm not fighting alone, because I know in D&D, don't split the party or someone's gonna die.
We ain't singing the song.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay.
You
So-
go back.
Yeah, so Diamond come with me, and technically before they leave the court,
Okay.
Nephite's gonna leave Ruby in charge.
So, technically I should be the first one here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be with the parents, pretty much telling them to pack up. I think the prince might be trying to pull something. It's pretty much the conversation I've had with them. While waiting for everyone else to arrive.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what?
We pretty much just got out of the trial. Prince gave a look of, I'm gonna try something. I think we should get you out of here now. Do I hear the others? Do I hear the door open and close of the others?
DM, Woody?
Roll strength?
No, I'm with the parents right now, not at the door.
Okay, from what I've heard, it looked like as you were coming in, you ripped the door.
No, I was probably here before them, right?
Yeah.
So before they got here, I've been telling them, like, the fact of they should get going and pretty much the trial and filled them in.
Yep. Sega time, yep.
So yeah, my weapon is drawn and I just say, get out of here now, and I just book into the front door area, ready for a fight.
Yeah, and by the time you get to the front door, you see me, the rest of the party, and Diamond.
I keep my weapon in my hand, but I just lower it. Dining room now. And I just book it back there without getting anyone responding.
Hey, might as well. Just, come on.
You and your friends.
This one's new.
And you shouldn't consider him a friend either. He's neutral right now.
Diamond doesn't know that.
True.
What is going on here? Diamond.
Again,
Never-
DM, I filled them in on the trial, so.
Wait. Yeah, the dad's great. I'm confused. The prince was here, the trial was a success, and now they're coming to get us?
Something like that.
What the?
Ogman has just booked it out of the room and is standing guard at the front door.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
keeping an eye out and running around the property constantly to look for anyone trying to get in. So he's just going around the
behind
property.
him.
Who is?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
He's coming up behind, and Venger's not too far behind as well. So just
He's gonna tell no, you go left, I go right, but just keep circling the place until to make sure nobody shows up.
yeah.
And through the earring, Null hears, also remember Alige is out there? So when you see
Great.
Alige, just let us know.
Yep.
Hey. And Nephite will give a calmer explanation about the trial. So, cliff notes, but calmly and slowly explaining trial.
Oh my. So you feel that the guards are going to come here?
No, not the guards per se. The guards are sentenced to stay here in Nemia for 500 community hours and also 2 months within the prison. Don't know if they will be served conjecturally or separately, but they are going to stay here. What I'm worried about, per se, is the quote-unquote High Prince of Celius and the Royal Advisor. More importantly, the Prince, since he does have a somewhat deflated ego, because, Mom, your curse came into play.
My curse? Oh no, you didn't.
He was being a racist, so I called him out for it, but in the beginning, which kind of flattened his ego first. Then Diamond flattened his ego. Then the advisor for the guildmaster flattened his ego. Then the co-counsel for the defense of Nemia flattened his ego. The judge flattened his ego at the final nail of the coffin. And even the royal advisor for Celius himself flattened his ego.
Yeah, basically a bunch.
It's me a whoopee cushion right now.
Alright, 1. She gives you a hug. I am so proud of you.
Yes.
But 2, where are we supposed to go for the time being?
You could always go to boss.
Thank you, Quinn, for bringing
what I was
it up.
about to say.
Thank you, Quinn, for bringing that up. You can actually come with us. We're going to boss.
Boss?
Mhm.
Is...
They say the city's walls are pretty much impenetrable, and the only guy that ever got into it, in and out of it, is now dead.
Plus, on top of that, we do have good relations with the Queen and her court.
Yeah, so I don't even think the prince could even touch him.
Wait. Back up, darling, back up. You met the Queen?
We've met the Queen. She's really nice.
I suppose that could work. Just give us 10 minutes to pack our essentials, okay? Do we need a cart? Do we need to rent a cart?
I think that would be the best way.
Would any of you be able to recommend helping them out to speed it up?
Yeah, I was wondering on that, just to keep an eye on them to make sure they're safe.
Aaron.
That too.
Yep. Right now they're trying to get a game plan before they start packing their stuff up, and of course everyone will help out packing their stuff.
Yeah. And for getting a wagon or a carriage, Nephrite might need to pull some strings, but she can send a letter to Albite via Zuri telling him, we're gonna leave in about 20 minutes. You're gonna be in charge, but I need a wagon from here to boss.
Discreetly.
Yeah, a discreet wagon.
Yep, you can send the message through Zuri, and Zuri will fly over.
Okay, I gave you control for Zuri, so that way he can fly to the Crystal Forge and back with the letter.
Yep.
I recommend till Null, since I'm flying with him, his bird, get that thing up into the air and have that scout around as well.
Right, so Adventure will do perception.
Nephrite, do you want me to cast that spell?
Pass without trace or disguise self, because I think disguise self will work for you and only you.
Nope.
Pass without
So like
trace.
Null and I also have to make the roll.
I'm talking about pass without a trace.
DM, would pass without trace actually work on a wagon?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Or Actually, let me rephrase. Would Pass Without Trace work on a wagon if we roll a collective stealth check? Or would that just work for just one person to roll a stealth check?
Let me just quickly look that up.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. It's just I do not have an encyclopedia in my brain of...
Well, I
That's
kind of
okay.
thought it would be a good
Oh, Dragon has to leave. Night, Dragon.
night dragon.
Night Dragon.
Night Dragon, I'll catch you up with what happens afterwards.
Yeah. So, do I need to make a perception as well, since I'm also doing guard duty?
Sure.
Not 20!
Got it.
And Noel can also,
Pass,
and Noel himself could do perception too if he likes.
Alright, just a second.
That's okay.
Hey,
Still
roll
can't
to
believe I got enough
160.
money, especially when I needed it. That makes up for all my bad rolls.
Hmm.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Apparently, we both have a +0 on perception.
Yeah, sorry. I got low rolls for stats, and my only level up so far have just been for feats.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because Pass Without Trace says that each creature you choose within 30 feet of you gets a plus 10 bonus. It did not say it could be used on wagons. So you can use it on yourself and other people, but not other things.
So the idea of the collective stealth roll in order for it to qualify for the wagon stuff, that can work?
Collective wagon stealth check, yes.
Perfect.
Sorry. I guess the idea didn't work.
No,
That's
the idea
okay.
can work. No, the idea can work. We just need to roll a collective stealth check with Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright then.
But
So
we
first we
noticed
need to-
anything.
First, we need to wait on the wagon.
Yep, so after about 10 minutes, Zuri comes back with a wagon and all of your guildmates.
Oh
Well,
wow.
as a fact, we're gonna let them pass by.
Wait, whoa, wait, the entire what? Okay, so who's gonna run the guild?
You did say to bring the guild.
Did you say did you roll perception for them? Or Arcana?
Would I notice anything wrong with them?
Up to you.
Nephrite will have Zuri on standby with her since the entire guild is there, and she can actually roll Arcana from the doorway. So just
Oh dear god, that's a lot.
You got a party at your place.
Don't you? No, I'm not gonna do that.
please. And Arcana 16.
Yep. You can tell
Okay.
that they're not charmed, they're not hexed, they're not anything. They're eager and willing to help.
Okay. Woo.
Alright. Guys, they're clean. You can come on in.
Albite smiles and going, "What? You didn't think you're going to pack up and leave without saying goodbye to us, did you?"
We wanted to make sure you weren't hexed. Sorry.
Well,
From
that
what Ruby
and
and Sapphire and Lapras told us about the trial, understandable.
Still keeping perimeter watch as well, so that's all I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, and Obsidian's going to join you guys.
Okay, we got more eyes. That's always good.
Well-
So besides your wagon, there's a second wagon out there ready to take all your most of your family's things.
Thank you for that.
I hope, if I may say, I hope you all stay safe as well.
You see Bismuth go up and going, don't worry about the guild, mate. We stuck it off this long for that nasty minister's rule. We could survive a few days without you lot.
Prince seemed pretty peeved.
Amber comes up and ruffles Quinn's hair. I'm sure she didn't mean it that way.
Out of character, out of character, what's stopping him from ruining the Crystal Forge's reputation?
Not that much anymore. Like the worst he could do is spread bad rumors of the Crystal Forge, but those who know the Crystal Forge will still buy off with them.
Okay, because I just thought of that.
Yeah, they're gonna be fine for a really, really good time.
Yeah, this princess making us extra paranoid. We're sorry, Wicked.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
You made someone this bad, so we're very hostile and very sus.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to prepare for everything.
Yep, it's alright, it's alright. I'm happy you guys are thinking of stuff like that.
Oh, by the way, out of curiosity, that man in the metal armor, is he an automaton or is he a guy in the actual suit?
This guy?
He's a construct.
Ah.
You mean Onyx?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Warforged. Construct.
Nice. I didn't even know those things even existed.
He's one of the first. Think of him as like almost. If you ever seen Critical Role, think of him as Dodie.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm picturing Dor and character Sparks right now.
Personally, I'm not going to say it until after the session, though, just because if my idea brings something to Nephrite's mind.
I mean, I'm her creator. I practically have a lot of ideas in 20 seconds a minute. I mean, 20 ideas a minute. Okay, I'll
say it anyway. What's stopping... They could just go to Blight as well and use those as defenders as well.
That's the idea I thought of, since they are smaller. However, since Onyx is the first of the entire history of the realm, getting his schematics just right is difficult.
You can't blame me for thinking of an idea. You can't blame me.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine.
Sorry, Wicked.
Yep, you're fine.
Go ahead, son.
Yeah, Selector, go ahead. What were you trying to say?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, sorry as well.
Anyway.
I do want to say...
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You start seeing some of the guildmates branch off to help the mom and dad pack a few things from their study. You see people like Sentry and Onyx carrying the heavier loads. Ruby, Sapphire, Topaz, and Jasper carrying a few things. You see no one except Bix by going to Nephrite's room to pick up a few of her personal items to make sure they're packed.
Because Bix knows how I am with my books. Bix knows how Nephrite is with her books. And she was actually going to recommend that some of the books that she has would actually stay with the guild. Because, as I stated earlier, Nephrite is a creative mind. She can come up with 20 ideas a minute. And she writes all of them down.
Pinging who I think. as soon as she walks by me, I also bring the fact of warn your friend to her as well.
To me or Bix?
This one.
That's Diamond.
Oh, Diamond.
Yeah, the ex-Diamond. Pretty much giving her the warning of inform the people near there of this trial.
Diamond, would you mind? Because I think the other guilds should be aware of this, especially since how deflated the prince's ego is. He might try something behind his father's back against Nemia and have a repeat of KM.
I will. Especially the Ben Harel Guild, with how the former guildmaster really felt.
Yeah, I don't really trust that one.
I don't either.
Would you believe me if I say that she had family in KM? I mean, not KM, in Celius. So let's just say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree when it comes down to that mindset.
Yeah,
Oh,
I figured.
Or if she could have not been bribed, she could have just done it of her own volition.
If she did, that makes it worse, but Aunt, can you please inform the other guild masters and the other guilds about this?
I will.
Here, do I hear this conversation?
We
You're
are
outside.
all the way deep. We are deep in the house. You are outside doing perimeter.
Fair enough.
Yep, and you
How are we
see.
doing the reward from Razor's Dragon's question?
Yep, and you see Toastpat and Sir Crom made the nod that they are going to inform the other guilds as quickly as possible. But before they leave, they give you a really, really tight hug on the knees. Knowing that this is probably their last chance seeing you again.
Guys, from Dragon, Elish messages the group, how are we doing the reward from Razor?
Bank. Party bank. Nobody's getting that split. We are using that as a party bank. I will make a bag of holding while we're on the road.
Oh, I already put that in my...
No, I actually have it in my notes.
Yep.
I have it in my notes, and Wicked knows because I said it last session as well. That is going into a party bank.
I was asking.
Yep. So you see.
So I'm going to be adding you, Soundwave, just... There you go. So I did that thing just so that way he knows.
Thank you.
No problem. Back on track?
Yeah, back on track.
Yeah.
So for all the people who are hugging her, thinking this will be the last time they see her,
Yeah.
it won't be the last time, because I will try to make it back. Just when all of this is over, hopefully we can get back to a normal life.
And you better make sure you write to us, okay? Otherwise, we would be worried sick and we'll have to come find you. You understand, girl?
I understand, Bix. I promise I'll write. And she gives her a hug.
And... Yep. And then Albite goes up and goes... And don't forget to order from us, especially your, He gives a nudge. New toy if you need anything.
What new toy? I'm curious.
Let's just say spoilers. Cause you should have realized it.
Oh, isn't that her?
No.
Nope,
Say
nope,
it.
nope.
Okay.
He doesn't know yet. He doesn't know yet.
I'm watching the series. I know you've been working on something. It's
But-
the Metal Hawk. That's what I remember.
But I'll make sure to write an order from you whenever I do run low on material. Just also make sure to work on that project I gave you guys. But pace yourselves. I'm in the position to wait. Just not in the position to wait on another thing. But with the project I gave you guys, I'm willing to wait. Okay?
We will. Just...
I want to do something, but I'm not going to.
Don't forget you got the heart of Crystal Forge.
I'll never forget that. I'm gonna miss you, Albite.
Missed you too.
And she gives him a hug, and god dang it, Wicked, I know this song. Every time it reaches this crescendo, I try not to cry, because I love this piece.
Yeah. And you hear from outside, Peridot going, wagons are all loaded up now. It's ready, my ladies.
Careful shit, we gotta get going now. Let's move.
Yeah.
She'll remove her pin from her coat and place it in Albite's hand. Just hold on to this until I get back, okay?
Albite smiles and then goes over and hands the pin to your mom. I think she'll have a better time taking care of it than I will. And you see your mom almost cries as she sees the entire guild there helping. Thank you. All of you. And you see your mom and dad walk out the door to where the wagons are.
You see this look of conflicted thing of, I want to help them, but I gotta keep an eye on the perimeter. Quickly flash upon his face, but it's like, I gotta continue to look around the perimeter.
Mm-hmm. And that's right, you look up and see Diamond almost in tears. I am so proud and happy with how you grew up, my dear.
Well, I'm still growing. And I'll still make mistakes from time to time. But I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too. And don't ever stop growing, my child. Learn, make mistakes, get messy, and be the proud woman I know you'll become.
I will. But before I go too far, Albite,
Yes?
would you mind if our former Diamond takes back the mantle until I get back?
Of course she can.
If you're okay with it.
Of course. My dear Diamond, she says as she's cupping your cheek.
So while I'm gone, you and Albite will be in charge. Alright? I'll write letters. I'll send orders and new ideas for the forge. Especially since Quinn's here. He's been practically the new muse for me. So, Niche, you've been my inspiration for a couple of ideas that's been in my head for the past few months. Especially the dragon idea.
Oh my god, are you gonna be making a giant mech dragon from Fool's Gold?
It's already in the works.
Oh my god!
Actually, out of character, I got the idea from Power Rangers, actually.
Anyway.
Back on track.
Yep, so as Diamond pulled you into one last hug, you gather your last bag, Nephrite. As you and Gwen and Zuri walk out the door, you turn around and see the smiling faces of your guild. Some full of tears, all of them full of pride and happiness, as they see you go off with your new friends back on this one crazy adventure. And I think that is where we're going to close it off tonight.
Guys, okay, quick question, Kat. Kat, did you expect us to do this for the parents? Did you expect this?
No, honestly, I didn't. But it makes sense.
You're
Also-
welcome for thinking of that. You're welcome.
Also, dang it, Cat. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy. Really? I know that reference, but I forgot the show.
Magic School Bus. This Miss Frizzle was one of my favorite teachers growing up.
Yep.
Gosh dang it, I knew that. I knew it was
Do
from
I
somewhere.
recognize it from somewhere?
Also, what's this music?
It's from Steven
Can I-
Universe.
I sing the piece if we're not recording.
Damn it! I will say this though. I'm not gonna say spoilers, but this makes me really hopeful that if Kat does what I think she's gonna do next session, I'm going to scream and cry.
Well, the
Love-
next session ain't gonna be until a long time.
I
Yeah,
know,
we got-
2 weeks.
Yep.
The next session is in 2 weeks because next week is a holiday for cats.
And
Yep.
me, because I'm also a fellow Canadian.
Yep, fellow
Yep.
Canadian. Oh, next week is a holiday for the Canadians.
Yep.
Why do you know you in
And-
Canada?
And hopefully I don't need any more updates for Windows because apparently that's one of the reasons why my browser froze.
Wha-
That must suck.
But yeah,
And I
this
have
is
to-
pretty much the end chapter for Nemia. What you guys think of Nemia?
From what I've been able to play so far, I'm very intrigued. But I'm curious on what you actually planned for this little moment at the end. What were you originally planning to see happen?
Not much, really. You guys
No.
actually did a lot of things quicker than I expected you guys to do in Nemia. I had to flip around stuff.
Mm.
To be honest, though, we had a feeling that if we didn't do something with the parents, you would have probably killed them.
Because one of them is already marked, so the sus level kind of did rise a bit.
Yeah,
And
I was afraid that as soon as we were leaving the house, something caused by the prince would blow up the house.
That's what I was thinking too. So,
I was half
Thank
expecting
you.
to start. Can I explain something? I was half expecting to get there and be forced to fight guards while waiting for everyone to show up.
but actually, thank you, Cactus, for coming up with the idea to actually bring the parents along with us to Boss.
Okay, I'm surprised you didn't think of that, because, no offense, that,
Very
everyone would
quaint.
probably think of that as well. That was my line of thinking. Because,
No,
let's
my-
take them to Boss with us for their safety, is probably what I was thinking.
First
So,
line of thought
since-
for me was, oh wait, go ahead, Storm.
well, since this is the end of Nemia, does that mean level up?
No.
Okay, just asking.
Well,
Fair.
the boss battle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
we didn't have a fight, so yeah, since it was RP heavy, no need for level up aside from all the lawyering.
And
Yeah,
also,
Yeah, and I'm surprised. I'm surprised
Also,
Nefer
I should-
didn't pick up on a few things.
yeah, but I should also say that we shouldn't have a level up until Sophia's with us too.
That is true.
I still can't believe what happened. And for the parent thing, to be honest, we were all thinking it.
Yeah, I knew that there was a way for them to be endangered based off of how the prince was storming off and how the quote unquote moral compass of Celius gave us a somber look. That meant one of two things. Either A, the prince is going to do something to your family, or B, the prince is going to do something to the guild. So cover all the bases. Somebody go to the house. Thank you, Augment, for volunteering and doing that.
Welcome.
And somebody inform the guild. 3 guild members and the former diamond was already there, so we could actually spread the word faster.
To be fair, Although I kind of helped with the whole splitting the whole town idea.
I want to say something real quick though. I'm half expecting Nina to become the next Gatless.
Agreed.
And you can
Oh,
make
yeah,
educated guess what I mean by that.
Yes, I know. So I gotta jump out and get this update and hit the hay for work tomorrow. So night, guys.
Night, Storm.
Night.
Stay safe.